Today we're looking at Evolving Bombs, the first 22-ish levels. Probably the worst thing about this game is the name. It's a it's an odd name. There's a few bad things about this game, but overall, I was really surprised how much I liked playing it. One of the great things about this game is it's like what you see here is not what you're going to get later on. The game really has a lot of different aspects of it. It's a lot deeper than what you see for a lot of other games. Now, this is a game where after each level and after each little thing that you want to claim, they want you to watch an ad, which, okay, that's fine. You just have to prepare yourself for that. So there are potentially a lot of ads. There's ways to, of course, reduce that number. I think buying the game is around $2.99, something like that, to get rid of at least some of the ads. I don't know if you get rid of all of them. Like I said, so you start off with just kind of dropping these bombs and making choices with the bombs. Fairly simple. Then you move on to the next level or next aspect of the game as you are riding a plane, flying plane, and trying to shoot things, and similar to the bomb aspect, you're just making choices. As you can see here, you can actually change the numbers on some of the choices by firing at them. So just something to consider as you're playing the game, if you decide to play this game. And like most of the games like this, the choices get harder as the levels get higher. So now this part of the game here is just basically how your multiplier is going to work. And if you can make it to the end, and in this case, kill the Godzilla-esque kaiju. Now this is kind of a weird aspect of the game where you're basically shooting people on top of a building. So, if I can see why this might bother somebody. It's kind of a weird thing. And then this King Kongish, it says Kong right there. King Kongish character that comes out and starts throwing things at you. Avoid those things before they hit you. It's simple. You can actually, if you delay, you can actually pick up the people on the roof. Same thing. Actually, give you sound like you're doing it. But that being said, and that's kind of a weird aspect of the game too. Like, to fight that Kong, you have to watch an ad. So I don't know if that's the case if you pay the $2.99. I haven't paid that yet. I probably will, because, like I said, I've enjoyed the game so far. It's given a lot more depth than I was anticipating. I mean, the name kind of lowered my expectations. Evolving Bombs was, I don't know how they came up with that name. I mean, it's an accurate name, but it's accurate, but not necessarily one we're liking. But as you can see here, we have different aspects to the game. We also have the leveling up of the different aspects of the rockets, the number and the power of each rocket. That once again, you can use your ad watching to increase, which and it's not required, but at some point probably necessary if you want to move ahead in the game, as far as having whatever you deem to be success in the game. So it doesn't seem possible, at least without increasing your power, to make it all the way down to the Godzilla one in a quick fashion. So just something to consider. So you do have these different monsters that you face, and this is another aspect of the game that comes along as you play, and this is building a base. And apparently that increases your income over time, and you can use that to increase the power of your bombs. So if you can get over, that, like I said, I think there's a lot going on in this game, and a lot of ways to enjoy it. I mean, there's people that like to do the kind of quick math solving, choices that you have to make in some games. Like, okay, they have that in different forms. It's laid out 2 times this, 10 times this, -5, -6. But there's also a little bit of dexterity required. Not much, but there's certainly a little bit there. And because of that, it may not be for some people, but I don't think it is too much for most to handle. So, and then you have these kind of other obstacles just kind of thrown in, and those grow in number and difficulty. Like you can see already that these are moving faster and faster. So, but yeah, it's definitely interesting, and found very worth playing. We intended only to pass around 10 levels, but because of the different things going on in the game, we wanted to make sure that we could expand upon as many of them as possible. And this next level looks like we're going to be fighting a boss again. So, I certainly don't proclaim I'm an expert at this yet. So it's $2.99 tax for this game. This is the boss level fight. You're fighting the Spider-Man, something that resembles the Spider-Man villain Venom. This one's not the one. The last one was King Kong, and then Godzilla. It's Godzilla-ish kaiju. So there was no difficulty in fighting this monster, but I think it was required that you watch an ad in order to fight this character. And you get your cool skin, and I don't know if that matters at all. But as you go through here, it's like I said, you want to destroy those things because it appears that you get cash for it, and you need cash to level up your bombs. So sometimes there's a little math trickery, I guess. This total power is what you want it to maximize. And essentially, I think it's just bombs times power per bomb. So you have to do a little bit of math in order to get the full effect. So through these first 11 levels, I think that was the first time we didn't get 3 stars, and that probably was because we chose 50 power over 2 bombs. So obviously the bomb levels over, or the power levels over 50, then getting 2 more bombs is probably better. But I don't know. There's some simple math there that didn't work out. So once you're coming down here, there's no shooting or anything. You're just trying to fly and avoid obstacles and get the next best thing. And that's almost always either power or what do you call it? Number of bombs. So now, if you want to you're gonna have to watch an ad essentially after every level. If you didn't buy you didn't spend the $2.99, and if that's the case, some of the ads are shorter, for sure. So they have some of those 5-second ads, but if you want to make your character stronger, it's not all the time that they're going to be shorter. So you can power up through watching the 30-second ad. We still have 1,100 left. And we're going through this. I think you see pretty much what the game is. They do have this fire rate when you're flying the airplane that seems to be a better thing than the fire range. I mean, not necessarily, but I don't know. The fire range doesn't seem to play that big of a role, but I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just overlooking the value of the fire range. It doesn't affect like this stuff, I don't think. So I think we do defeat the kaiju, also maybe known as Godzilla. So yes, that one he was defeated, and we got a little bit of cash and a new gun that we have to watch an ad for. So there's the theme of the ads, and I didn't feel that it was overwhelming, but I've gotten used to playing games with tons of ads in them, so it never went through a mission. Like during a mission, I didn't have to watch an ad. Well, I take that back. So if you think about it, I think right before you fight the end boss, so far we fought King Kong and the Godzilla look-alike, and we had to watch an ad in order to fight them, and that was like right before. So yes, there is that ad, and so I almost misspoke. So there's that, but I don't think there was any other instances of that. And these do get longer. The stages last longer, so you're, ostensibly watching fewer ads. So we'll see here. We're going to have to watch an ad before we fight. I think this is the Spider-Man villain, Venom. You want to fight it. You want to fight, then you have to do it. Otherwise, so I mean, what would be the point of something like I think I don't? I mean, I'm probably gonna wind up buying the game in 2.99, and I do plan on playing it again. But I don't know if I'm still gonna have to watch ads in order to fight this thing, in order to level up. I'm gonna say the odds are good that probably, but we will see. We will see. And yeah, you get that once every 5 levels, and you'll see that the Venom guy come back later when you see the new the new obstacle pops up, and it's kind of a similar obstacle you see in a lot of platform type games. I think most people are going to like this one as long as they can get over the idea of bombing and shooting people and buildings and things like that. I mean, they could have made these all just monsters, right? And call it a day, but they do have you shooting people in buildings that aren't necessarily things that people feel comfortable attacking. So yeah, it does keep track of like world record, your personal records as far as highest score is concerned. If that is something you are interested in, and that's about it. I think that's about it for the. Yes, I picked the wrong one there. Yeah, you can see over there on the right, it says high score, so presumably your high score. And coming up a little bit short, I think. That one, we made it all the way up to level 22 today. That was just so we could take a look at all. I think that was a mistake there too. I'm sorry, I lost a little bit of footage there. But I'm short defeating the Venom character. Like I said, you got your flying aspect, which look, it's not super difficult. The flying. You have your avoiding the obstacles. You have your making quick calculations as to what's the best choice. So and then you have the base aspect. You have the choosing the power up aspect of it, and certainly a lot of different things going on. and it's not like you have to think about them all at once. It's just different aspects of the game to get you closer to whatever your goal may be. And in this case, it was to defeat these monsters. And that's it. I did pick up. It's obviously not necessary to pick up these skins to play the game. I don't think they give you any additional advantage in the play. Just a skin. I can see people not like necessarily shooting. Well, I'm not really sure what this character is, Adam. That's another Marvel type character, not. But each of these end monsters were fairly easy to beat. That was fairly quick. I'll let you watch the rest of this and see if you get anything else out of it. We did truly enjoy playing the game. Like I said, we're going to try it again, and maybe you'll do the same, and you can tell us all the things that we did wrong in the comments. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.